Hello boys and girls, Steve the Builder here in my workshop. Look at this, it's so big I'm having to use my ladder to climb up this castle for the boys and girls. Linda's so high. I have to be careful on my ladder because I want to get up here and do the next part, which is just starting to do the next block up here. Right, it's going to have a top across here and a bit down that side. Then the star will be going right up the top. Look at the turrets, they're great, aren't they? I'm halfway through doing this window, which is a wee bit smaller than those windows. This one will be cut out so you can see out. The door's going to be cut out. It's all very exciting. It's way up high. Can't believe how high it's turned out to be. So exciting, isn't it? Don't you think, Linda?
It's very tall. Very exciting.
So my next job is just to finish this, as I say, and I'll do the star.
Now you have got some other jobs here, I see.
Over here for the star.
Oh look, yes, that's so pretty.
It's going to be a pretty star at the top. This is the bit I'm doing at the moment. You can see that piece here. It's going to be on here, see? That piece there. Sort of see the angles the same going up. So there's a big version of that. Pretty exciting. And yes, I have got some other jobs to do. I found all these broken wooden toys. There's a whole train here. And look, a tractor. When we were talking about tractors last time, we built the little tractor over the back here. Well, this is an old-fashioned tractor. It's got its wheels missing. It's got its back wheels. And a driver used to be there by the look of it. Little wee steering wheel. Hi, I'm back again. And now I'm just mixing some paint together. Linda's been helping me. We've mixed some red and some blue and some white, trying to get a lilac colour. And we're pretty close to a lilac colour. You can see that it used to be quite blue, but it's gone lilac now. And that's going to go over onto our triangles on the castle. And I've already painted part of the castle, you'll see. Let me just try this out. See if it looks good. Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to work. You can see down here I've already painted the bottom part. Carefully went along the line and I went around the edges, and I decided to paint it before I cut it out. I'll cut it out later. I thought if I paint it first, you can see where I've got to cut out. I've got to cut that piece out up there. This piece has got to be cut out, that little rectangle part, and it's got to be cut up there and down here and then up there. I still haven't done the star. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but it was a big job to paint that, but I'm thinking I'm really happy with how nice it looks. It'll look good with the door cut out, ready for you to go through there into the castle. So I'm just going to try this paint colour here and see if it's going to work. You'll see how careful they have to be to make sure I stay inside the line. Sometimes you've got to be really careful when you're painting, don't you? So I think that's going to look nice when it's finished. Thanks to Linda for helping me mix that colour up. I think that colour goes nicely. I have a different colour here. And of course the windows are either going to be white or cut out. So there's lots to do. The next thing I want to do is to make the bit on the top, which I've been calling a star, but of course it's not a star, is it, boys and girls? It's actually a snowflake. Look at that. It's such a pretty snowflake. So I've got to make a big version of that to go up on here. Because if you can imagine, that's going to be not too far off with my colour. That's going to be on here, that's that piece. So this star's going to be right up here, but it's got to stick right out the sides and be right up high. So that's a snowflake. And if you have a look carefully, you can see with the snowflake, it's actually made from two equilateral triangles, one upside down and one up the right way. If I just show you by putting my ruler on it, you can see one side of the triangle coming down here, one coming down here. See, it makes a triangle, and then the other triangle is upside down that way, like so. If I just draw that here, you'll see that's one triangle upside down, and another triangle up the right way. You see, and then I've just cut out this corner here, and I've cut out that corner. I've cut out this one, cut out the corners, And then they've shaped this by cutting in this way. So that's what I really want to do, is do a big version of that. That's going to be great once I've finished.
And there's something very special about snowflakes, isn't there, Steve?
There is indeed. Every single snowflake is different. So this is really going to be different. Mine will be different from this one, but it'll be pretty close in shape. But every snowflake is a totally unique snowflake.
So it's a little bit like the boys and girls. Like every one of you is different, but still really beautiful and
That's what makes
special.
them so special, isn't it?
I love snowflakes. I think they're very, very special.
Yeah, well, Linda, something exciting happened for me today. A packet came in the post,
Don't you love that?
and it says Fun Ho Toys. Do you remember when we did our first video way back at the start of this lockdown? It had an old truck in it. Remember this old truck of mine here? I took it apart. And remember its back wheels were broken. Here they are, still here, broken.
Oh, very broken.
That was all that was left of one wheel, and that was all that was left of the other. That was still on there. But I pulled it off, and I think if I pull this hard enough, it might come off as well. Yep, there it is. It's come off. So now we've got an axle, and out of that packet came the new wheels.
Oh, don't they look sparkly white
They
and
look
new?
really white and new, don't they? So if I take a hammer, I should be able to hammer that wheel on. So I'll just grab my hammer, see if it works. Perfect, look at that. So now I'm going to take the tray, and we need to poke, this wheel's got to go through the hole, then through the tray hole, pretty hard to do, but it should go through soon. You just have a look. Got it through one. Now we've got to get it through the other side. Just about there, aren't we? One more hole to get through. One more hole. Come on, you. Come on through. It's through. That's going to work. Yay. So now we'll be able to hammer the other wheel on. And the truck is going to look great. It's a brand new wheel, and it can tip. Isn't that neat, Linda?
Oh, it's a beautiful old truck. And it would be great for our sandpit, won't it?
It will be. So that job's done. Once I hammer on the other wheel. But also, I've started to fix the wooden toys, which I'll finish off later on. But remember, we had a train. I haven't fixed the train yet, but I did find out that these little links join the train together. So once we get the train up on wheels, I need to make some more wheels for it. Then we'll be able to link that carriage to the train like so. I'll be able to make it go. Quite excited about getting that train fixed. I did make some wheels for the little tractor. They need to be finished. So I'm starting to fix the toys. So see you tomorrow, boys and girls, and I'll be cutting out the castle, have all the paint on, I hope, and I'll carry on fixing these in the meantime. So be good for your parents, boys and girls. Bye bye for now.